Well, my streak is over. Started keeping bees in July of 2020, and I had made it through almost 3 winters without losing the colony. In the winter, I've lost them in the summer. Opened this guy up. I was actually wasn't going to keep make any more footage because I got a lot of footage when I was inspecting all these colonies yesterday that you probably just got through watching. But I just had about 5 colonies to peek into today because I ran out of time yesterday. And I got over here, and this one seemed to have landing board activity, but it must have been robber bees. They're dead or gone. I haven't looked in them other than to realize that there are no bees in here other than robber bees. So let's look in it together and see if we can figure out what happened to them. Thought I was recording, but I wasn't. This is what I'm seeing. Like a black, really wet, mushy bees in the middle of gray to white. Anybody know what that is? There was food, there was honey. Really pretty close to the cluster. It didn't get cold enough, I don't think. See, there's still honey, so I don't think they've been dead. I don't think they've been dead that long. On that side, but there's honey right there. There was another frame of honey right there. So I don't know. But I lost my first colony over winter. I consider it winter if you don't get through the first part of spring. Let's go have a look at another colony. Okay, so this colony is an 8-framer. It's in the original equipment I bought in 2020. But these bees obviously are alive. I don't know if this lid has insulation in it or not. I bought it. Probably doesn't. Cloudy today. Been cool most of the day, but it's up to about 64 or so degrees now. They don't want me here. The colony next to them, they came out at me so aggressive. I'm going to make a note to requeen them. Their queen's not doing that great anyway. Let's see how this one's doing. A lot of bees. Let's try this. A little bit of pollen on that frame. I see brood over here. A little bit of drone brood. Capped. Both sides of that. Worker brood on top of drone brood. A lot of drone brood with a little bit of worker brood at the top. That's the worker brood. Let's see. larvae in all stages. I'm not sure if I can see eggs, and it's this dark out, but yeah, I think there's eggs. There's eggs in there. Where there's not, where all these gaps are, they've backfilled it with nectar, so they're queen's probably gone down to the bottom. These bees could probably, they're borderline, but they could probably stand a honey super. Let's see. See if they got anything in the bottom. Let's go straight into the middle. I'm ready to get out of here and go home. It's Sunday afternoon. Still have one more swarm trap to set up. You guys look at my swarm trap video if I don't post it before this one. Yeah, that's just completely empty there. A little bit of pollen at the top. Not much of anything else. So she's got plenty of space in the bottom to go and lay. Yeah. Brood nest was moved to the top. That's the very bottom of the brood nest there. If you can see, kept a little bit of kept brood. Hopefully she's moved down. Don't really have much in the way of. Should have picked this up. I don't think. It don't look like there's much in the way of resources or nectar or honey. Yeah, there's actually a good bit of brood. New brood right here. Hopefully she's moving that down. She's got plenty of space though. Come down and lay. I'm going to leave them alone. Not going to give them a box. If I saw a lot of brood down here, I would have. But they got a ways to go. I may requeen them as well. That's an old queen. They flew at me, but I didn't just seem to be too terribly aggressive. Let's see, make sure she's not up here. Yeah, we'll see her. I'll flip this lid over. All right. Those don't look great, but they're alive. It's better than the last one. This is my last inspection of the day. These, this was a tiny caught swarm last year. I think I caught it on my apple tree. Just a little ball of bees about that big around. Stuck them in here to see if they could make a go of it. They made it all winter. There's no insulation in the top of this. But what I'm going to do now, I want to take this box right here and use it as a swarm trap because these bees have been in it all year long. So what I'd like to do, I'm going to pull this apart and put it in this swarm trap, which is never been used before. So these bees will season this. Now, if they're bursting at the seams, we'll have to come up with another plan because I want to move these bees over to the regular colony over there. So what we'll do, I'll just close that off and move these. Oh, they're heavy. They are heavy. Just take this, put it here. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's see if they've drawn any of the comb in the bottom. Let's get this cap back on it. Keep them calm until I get into it. This demonstrates the versatility of this swarm trap. You can literally keep bees in it. You can keep stacking these up as long as you have it strapped down. And I might go get another box and put a third level if it needs it. But I don't think it does. I'm going to be sort of surprised if they've moved it down into the bottom at all. We'll see. No, I don't think they have. Let's see. Nope. They haven't at all. They haven't done anything in the very bottom of this. So what I'm going to do to encourage them to move up, I'm going to take what's in this box. I'm going to just stick it. There's literally nothing on these frames. I'm going to put this back up here. Hate putting bees on the ground. I always worry about the queen coming out. There's a few bees coming out the bottom of that. Okay. Yeah. I think we've got enough of me jostling them around. Attack me like that. I'll throw everything they have at me, even though they don't have that much to throw at me. You do this when you get big, and you'll be getting a new mommy. Got a good bit of honey stored up. Thing you got to keep in mind about these bees is they were a tiny, tiny swarm with, I think, a virgin queen. I think it was even fairly late in the year. Now, the smoker needs some more fuel. It's starting to throw sparks. That never makes them happy. A pretty good brood there. So you can see the queen. These are quite runny, but maybe because I moved them. See the queen on that frame. She's got a nice little brood pattern. Where are you, Maces? It's quite nice on that side. See there? Looks like those have just emerged, and she's come back and put eggs in every one that's emerged. Maybe we'll see her on the next frame. We only have one more. Yep, there she is. You guys see her? Uh-oh. Right there. All right, let's get her back in the box very gently. They are defensive. Quite a few bees on the inside here. I'm going to go ahead and just bounce them. Now the question is, do I give them an upper entrance like I had before, which means they weren't doing anything in the bottom, where they have to pass through that, or do I give them the bottom? I like the upper just because less pressure from things like skunks, lower predators. I think I'm gonna let them work their way out of the top there. But they're doing good. It's just, and they made it through winter, so it doesn't take, at least in this area, it doesn't take a whole lot of numbers to get you through our mild winters. They also didn't, like I said, they had no insulation in the top. One of these that I had in Capel, I put some insulation in it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Had a good long day with a lot warmer weather. I finished up last night about 5 o'clock, 5:30, with a colony that was super aggressive. I guess I probably should have stopped and filmed that for you guys, but I'll film them for you when I'm trying to find that queen and replace her. I'm thinking about doing a shook swarm and putting a queen excluder below between the entrance and the first box. That way I can just trying to sting me through these gloves. That way I can look for the queen, but if I don't find her, and come back in a couple of hours after I put it back together, and she should be below that queen excluder trying to get back into the colony. So make sure you follow up and check that out. Probably in about 2 or 3 weeks, that video. All right, it's Philip Morse, RTX Honeybees. Thanks for watching.